this Logan Paul situation.
And we all laugh.
All right. If anybody, first of all, what's going on, y'all?
Yeah.
If anybody's fucking frustrated with this Logan Paul situation, let's everybody remember this. It's for the Crown Jewel show, okay? It's not for Survivor Series. It's not for the premium live event. It's for the Crown Jewel. It's not a big deal. All right. It's not. It's nothing. It's just a. Let's get this shit. It's a glorified house show. Okay. Let's get that shit out. Let's get that out the way. All right. We got some feuds setting up for Roman to pass the time to WrestleMania. It's rumored that him and AJ Styles doing house shows right now. We also got a possibility if they decide to put Bobby Lashley as the loser in the Seth Rollins or before or after Survivor Series, that he will be next in line at day one. It's so much going on that y'all crying about this. It don't make no sense. Okay, let it go. Let's let it happen. It's the entertainment value of it. Let's go.
Yeah, it's just a one-time thing, and also little heads up, if you see my eyes not paying attention, because
I see the control.
It's Call of Duty is a beta, so we got it though. But yeah, Paul Logan thing, this ain't nothing new. I'm just surprised he getting a title shot that quickly. I'm like, okay, being a tag team, a one-on-one match, and plus I remember he was a feud with the Miz back in the day.
Yeah,
but
just SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. So
that was a good match. I think I said this on Wolfpack podcast. Shout out to Wolfpack podcast this past episode. That I said celebrities now are different than celebrities back then. When celebrities was just there for a paycheck, it looked like they was lost in the ring. And we got celebrities now that's actually taking this shit seriously, and you know, the Bad Bunnies, the Logan Pauls.
They got Action Bronson coming up this week on Grand Slam.
Right, we're gonna see how serious he is. That the video looked like he was getting in. You know, like I said, I also said he used to be an amateur wrestler in high school, and I think in the collegiate before, you know, he got into hip hop. But we'll see what happens. But these celebrities are taking it seriously, so. And if they want to waste and he want to be a sacrificial lamb for the tribal chief, let him be a sacrificial lamb. Shit, it's an easy payday. Plus, we're live, right?
Yeah, we live.
I'm about to say something that I might have to agree with Dark Kent a little bit. Roman is going to win this match. We know this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna agree with Dark Kent and R-Star on this. R-Star said, yeah, he's gonna get some offense, but not consistent offense, not like he's dominating offense. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he's gonna get his showcase here and there. I don't think it's gonna be a fucking Brock Lesnar against Ricochet type of match because Roman's a different cat. All right.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad about this. I'm not mad about this. I know a lot of we're gonna have to trademark this word for Hill. The weebles out there.
Yes.
Copyrighted and trademark it.
Yeah, we got to trademark this for Hill. They are going to be either upset or how come he gets the time of all the work stuff wrong. Give it time, boo-boo. Give it time. Give it time. Give it time, boo-boo. Calm down. This is sports entertainment. This is professional wrestling. We all know the entertainment value of it. Triple H know what he's doing when it comes to these celebrities, and he see the value of the Bad Bunnies and the Logan Pauls in the world. It's not celebrity guest host situation. Yeah. No, these guys actually take it seriously. We're gonna get something entertaining, but we all know Roman's gonna win this match. So let's just get that out the way.
Yeah. Well, let's not forget about the Money in the Bank, and let's not forget a lot of things can happen. We could see that botch, like what Roman Reigns mischewed the kick out, and we heard the winner and the new undisputed champion, Logan Paul be like,
it's not. It's like this. It's not like the David Arquette situation. Okay, okay. No, now don't get me wrong. David Arquette now is taking wrestling seriously, but back then he was just a fan, just like everybody else, and they
just promoting
right,
the movie.
Right, promoting the movie, and they did something to shock the system. No disrespect to the Undisputed Era, but now that we see somebody that been in the ring that has some great, only 2 matches. Don't give me 2 matches, but he looked good in those 2 matches. We all know that he's not winning. But if they do decide to slip up, the next Monday Night Raw, they go straighten that problem out. That's what we notice about wrestling now. Wherever they fuck up at, they counter it the next available time. They don't try to make a story out of it and say, "Oh, we're gonna lead this to the next pay-per-view." Bullshit. Not now. So I don't like I said, I don't really see nothing wrong with the match. Maybe they need to work on Logan Paul and his promos. If you watch the press conference, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh God.
Hell, that'd be true even if you listen to him on SmackDown.
Yeah, so it's a thing. It's just entertainment. I'm not taking this seriously, but I am going to take seriously is what the hell Hill put on Inbox with the damn bite marks. They're serious people. They biting people. They eating.
Yeah.
They're cannibals.
TTS.
They're cannibals. It's wrong. It's wrong, but
it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
TTS is real.
Yes, it is.
TTN.
Okay. We here at the ETT, Embrace Thirst, that is.
Yes.
We're not recommending y'all to go out there and just start biting people. You don't know what these people got. Monkeypox is serious, people.
We do not encourage. Yeah, we do not encourage Tysonism.
Yeah, we do not encourage Tysonism. That's the word, Tysonism. Yeah. And Mike, if you ever come across this, you see this, don't hit us. We love you, man.
Yeah, we do.
We love you.
And plus, we don't want none of that tiger from The Hangover.
Oh no.
Well,
I will sing with you though. I will sing with you. I will sing Phil Collins with you, but I'm not getting punched by Mike fucking Tyson. No.
I got confession. I did get bitten one time.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
By human?
Yes.
Probably around that damn Twilight days, motherfuckers thought they was vampires. Come
here,
let me see this shit work.
It's a long story. Soon the dark side of podcast start here. But anyway,
now wait a minute, is this the rated R version of it? No, never mind.
Hey,
shit.
Hey. You know what?
Hey, him started it first, man. So
I mean, if I start my should be a 3-parter.
You know what? We're not having this dark side of the podcast, though. We're not.
What? The goddamn, you know what? The goddamn dude who's a goddamn stretch coach, he's a fucking liar. You know what? If he could be a stretch coach, I won't be him too. But my ass be on the new episode of the Dark Side of the Podcast.
Okay, I wasn't here for last week, but I am definitely going to talk about that situation. You fat motherfucker, you lucky fat motherfucker. And then the pictures don't do no justice. The arches on. You know what? We're not going to talk about this. We're not going to talk about this.
That's going to be you.
I was about to say, I ain't having Jimmy coming after me.
No, we ain't having this right
now. Oh, we can fight Jimmy. We black.
Wait a minute. If he's drunk, not really.
Listen, I'm not going to even talk about this right now.
We are black. We stick together unless one of us biting.
Now the biting part. Listen here. What else we have on the table? What else do we have?
Let's talk about. Matter of fact, this is perfect timing. Quincy Elliott, who debuted in NXT Super Diva. I've seen his work on NXT Level Up. He's a dope wrestler. He moved very quickly as a big guy. He remind me of the skill set. He remind me of like Rikishi Fatu back in the 90s when he was, the hip hop type of dude. He moved that way. But if Persona 1995-96 Goldust and Dawson Castle.
I was going to say that. I was going to say he's very the word in wrestling is flamboyant.
Yep.
Yes.
Because now my question is that Is that who I really think it is without the beard? Is that big guy that was before it was 2.0? He was going against help me out here. Carmelo Hayes for the I guess it
breakout
was
tournament.
the breakout tournament. Is that him?
No, that's a different guy.
Okay, all right. So I get that out the way. Very flamboyant. The character I think could work out, especially like Hill is a DDT DDT super fan. I'm a DDT. I'm going to be a DDT fan.
Damn it, he should be the next owner. Right now.
Oh, damn near shit. I mean, the promotion he gives, might as well give this man a job. DDT, give this man a job
and hook him up with some yen.
God damn it, we helping this man get paid. Just remember, we want 5% of wherever. We get.
Speak of DDT,
I'll just take tickets to a show.
Hell, me too. Just tell my boys to do their thing. But yeah, very flamboyant character. He already got following. The reaction he got surprised me though. Surprised me, especially on Twitter. I mean, I know I don't be on Twitter posting, but I do be on Twitter watching, and it's mixed. Like you got those that, of course, bashed, and I don't appreciate it, especially if you old enough you remember Gold Dust. If you my age and you remember the Gold Dust stuff, shut the hell up.
Especially the Ahmed Johnson stuff.
Yeah, right. Stop it.
I got the title to prove
Ramon.
Right. The Gold Dust Rai Piper Hollywood Brawl parking lot brawl match. Yeah. You remember these things. Yeah. You remember these things. So stop acting all brand new. Now you younger, you understand what wrestling is. You open to it. I applaud you. Cool. When you my age start this bullshit, stop it. You saw Goldust. Hell, you saw. I'll take it real back. I'll take it back. The Flower Shop.
Yeah, Adonis. Yeah.
Oh God.
Adonis, okay, yeah. Shut the hell up. All right.
And if somebody had a video, they even had Gorgeous George.
Oh God, Gorgeous George. But those that are younger, I guess the closest flamboyance y'all saw was Sunny Kiss and Velveteen Dream at the time.
I would not count Velveteen Dream no more. I would put over like Passion and Crystal, like Anybody from Mexico. Those real, but Velveteen Dream.
But this is the thing. That's why I separate it now. As you notice, I don't call him that. I call him Poor Patrick. But I do like the comeback he did for fucking EC3, but we ain't gonna talk about that one. But yeah. Oh, nose candy. We want to really get to it. Yeah. But
that China white.
But the Velveteen Dream character was very flamboyant and stuff like that. So good luck. Hey, listen, good luck to Big Man. Good luck, man. You already, like I said, he already got a following. And especially what they about to do with NXT soon.
Yeah, the black and gold 2.0. Yeah.
I won't even call it black and gold. I just call it gold. Yeah. I ain't see not one black. I just saw gold around the letter. Yeah. I ain't see nothing black about that shit.
I was it was like really, really faint, but I was like, yeah.
Right. You know what it looked like? It looked like the $1 million belt. Just with NXT lettering. You put some diamonds inside there, you know?
Hey, don't be surprised.
I'm saying.
Hey, y'all do that. Checks to the enforcer.
Please. I got bills to pay. I got big head children that eat me out of house. Help me.
But I had a bit I saw him once on Level Up, and I was like, what in the world did I just watch? But like the more I get to the character now, it's like, okay, now I kind of understand it a little bit. So I'm like, I'm cool with Quincy. Like, because he also kind of remind me of a little bit. All right, maybe not as far as definitely not as far as skill set go, but even like the early Johnny B. Bad, like when you was kind of questionable.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I definitely can see that. Cause I really, because the reason I don't really put Johnny Bad because the what he become after when he first got there. When he first got there, he was Little Richie. I don't care what no one say.
Oh
That
no,
was Little Richie wrestling. Little Richard wrestling.
He do though. We ain't gonna front. He do,
Oh
but
hell.
he did win some
like
television title.
But
Yes,
hell,
he
even
did.
if it wasn't converted then, remember the new theme song he had? They literally have a song. He's pretty as a picture. He looks just like Little Richard.
Yeah. So I mean, but people that I guess for some people, especially in Twitter, that was their first time seeing him. So that means y'all did not watch Level Up. That was their first time seeing him. So again, just like Reach just said, he will grow on you. He will grow. We had this same situation with the Velveteen Dream when he changed, when poor Patrick did that character. Like, wait a minute, he's from far left. Look how the crowd adapted to him. Same thing gonna happen to Quincy. The same thing gonna happen to Quincy. He gonna bring the light to the room. He's the light. He's gonna bring that. Oh shit, Quincy is out here. All eyes on Quincy.
Yeah, especially when the scooter's in.
Oh god, what's the name of his move?
I don't know if this shit is true or not. It's called Boosie Bomb.
Do they know what that is?
I hope to God they do. Because when I heard it, I'm like, okay, it's gotta be a rumor. But I try to look up all the videos to mention that move. But one report say he hit him with the Boosie Bomb, and I heard it from my community. Shout out to my LGBTQ community. Boosie means for boy, boy Pete. Yeah, there we go, boy Pete. So if you give somebody a kid with that T-shirt, Lord knows now if he part of the community, hey, more power to him. For me, I can't rock that shit. How the hell I look like rocking the? How the hell I look rocking the Boosie Bomb with an Air Jordans? It don't look right. But
schools today, they know there's certain shirts you cannot wear in schools. They better know that word. They better know what that word means before a parent smarten up. Know what you're buying your children, first of all. Because I already did this 2 years ago with Coke Boys.
Oh, Fresh Montana?
Oh. Yeah. Listen, his music cool, but don't have your kids wear that shirt.
It's Coke Boys.
Coke Boys. He talking about Coca-Cola, bitch. No, they not. What the fuck? Where so it's
by the way,
parents.
By the way, AEWshop.com, please do not put out any ass boy shirts. Just saying.
Again, parents. It's up to you. Grown ass adults, you do what the fuck you want. Just know what the hell you wearing. All right. So I like I said, it's only thing is in Quincy's way is Quincy. He's about to rise.
He gonna be. I can see.
Yeah.
I about to say he gonna be a next NXT North American champion by either end this year or next year by like WrestleMania time.
I mean, if not, he's gonna at least fight for it. If not,
fight for it. Then I can't see him lose. I can't see Solo lose to him because Carmelo Hayes, because his personality and his skill setting, but Solo, he's way too serious. I can see him. I can see Solo lose to somebody else with a serious competition, but with Solo, I'm worried that the fans won't turn on him. But if we lose somebody like Joe Gracie or
let me say this: for Solo to lose, it's gonna be a triple threat. Because now that he's in the main roster, you gotta keep him strong, and he's in the main roster, the Bloodline, and
or unless like Sammy decides to return. Or hell, even if it's 1-on-1, like you could bet Sammy will probably wind up
a
guest return spot.
It can't be a clean victory. Let's put it like that. It can't be a clean victory. Or unless it's an underground, I don't give up victory, which I could see that. That'd be a way, like, Sokola beat the hell out of him and he just won't give up. And you see a different side of Quincy. Like, what's that? Y'all remember Kiwi?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
you remember when Kiwi just gets mad and gets serious, and all of a sudden,
Yo.
then when the match over, he's back to old Glitty with Booker T's wife and all that shit. I can see something like that. Like you gotta make him mad, make him serious or something. Which I love that with characters. I love that with characters like with Yano. When you get Yano serious and he got the blonde hair and now he's back to his hill shit, something like that. We just gotta see. He only had this his first NXT match, so
Yes.
we'll see what happens and how they go do him. How Shawn Michaels, we usually say Triple H, but how Shawn Michaels go deal with him and storyline mode and stuff. So I it's only way up. It's only one direction for Quincy is up.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a super diva, and I can see great things from him. And as long as he keep doing his thing, as long as Shawn Michael don't fuck it up, he'll be all right.
Listen. It's a lot on Shawn's table
Plate.
right now. Yeah, it's not the no, not plate table. He got a whole buffet to fucking have fun down there and make the right decisions. So, and I hate this. I know there's a lot of people, but the three fellas that's in here, I believe in Shawn Michaels. I believe in Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels got a good wrestling mind too.
Yeah.
So,
it's true. Like pretty much, he said it. Like him and Triple H, like they're almost mentally in sync when it comes to like talent and stuff. So,
yeah. So you remember some of the stuff before the Attitude Era was their idea. The China situation was their idea. Bringing up DX and hey, we gotta be edgy. It's not one guy can be edgy. The whole roster gotta be edgy to beat Nitro. That was their idea. And I'm gonna add this one also was their idea, the Montreal Screwjob. But that's
man. We were all there for that.
We almost setting that anniversary too.
Oh God, man. Oh,
November.
Hey, you know what? Hey, that's let's make that a future episode.
Yeah.
Okay, let's celebrate the screw job. That don't sound right. Let's celebrate the Metro screw job.
I'm about to say that definitely don't start.
But,
I don't know what type of show you're running here, guy. Celebrate screw jobs. Listen here.
Speaking of screwy things,
God, what? How you segue, sir?
Yeah.
This is what happens when I miss a week. You guys segue screwy things.
I can't even bring myself to even say this, but I'll try to.
You talk about Dexter?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that shit.
Yeah.
There's certain things I can understand with wrestling and trying to go, but there's some lines, hell, even Heyman at ECW peak knew better than the Cross. And that's saying something considering Paul usually didn't have no building, but Loomis being in the house with the kids and all of a sudden showing up out of the blue while Miss and Maurice are leaving to go to a premiere. Yeah, there you go.
That very new to the show. So go ahead, finish because once.
Like I said, I get where you try to make things personal and shit, but there's where you gotta. There's some things that you just don't do. Anybody want to take this one? Yeah,
I'll take this one.
His storyline. Listen, I'm sorry. I like Mr. Shaw. Okay, I
love Sammy.
When you are trying to make a face get cheered for stuff that you should not be getting cheered for. Okay, I can understand being an anti-hero. I can understand being against the establishment, all that. Cool. But you cannot cheer for someone that's stalking. Okay? It's especially in history. Outside of wrestling, in history, that is a sensitive subject. A lot of people got hurt, and I'm saying that PG version. Y'all really know what I really want to say. because of
Mhm.
stalkers and stuff
Hell,
like that, and people going in
we
their
just had the
houses.
Sonya Deville like a
Right.
couple years ago.
Yeah.
We just had this situation with Sonya Deville, and you're doing this, and you're trying to make the fans cheer for this.
At first, I ain't go. Oh, go ahead.
I'm not. No, I'm about to finish because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I like Dexter Loomis, but I like when it comes to the creepy value of him, like when he comes from under the ring and does the little, because the dude his eyes look like some fucking stalkish pervert shit. I don't like that part, but the way he look at motherfuckers and don't blink, and got the mustache and shit, look like the 1972 mustache. If he had the fucking haircut, the Michael T.I. mustache and shit.
Yeah. Got that or the Dirk Diggler kind of
right. But y'all going too far with him going to somebody's house, making these fucking pictures and hanging them up out the window and all this. Nah, I can't share that. I can't. Yeah, it's stalking, D. It's very stalking. Yeah. Look at Shaw in TNA, and then look at him, Dexter Loomis, in WWE. It's a whole.
Samuel Shaw was enjoyable in TNA, but for this situation, when I saw it, it's okay. He go in the house, see people around. I said, okay. I didn't thought about it until Reese talked about it. It took me a split second and realized, oh shit, the kid's in the house, and he's there. I feel like, yeah, that doesn't feel right. It feel cringeworthy. And what's the end game? Like,
if we didn't like it when Diamond Dallas Page did it, we ain't gonna like it now.
That's different. He's talking a woman. It's okay. Okay, I can't. Okay, woman is different.
I want you to reverse that for me. I want you to reverse that for me. You know we're live.
Yeah. Okay. You talking to women. Story driven. Okay, it's very. We got used to watch Lifetime. Okay, cool. But when you start here, you got kids involved. You cross the goddamn line because
stalking is stalking. I don't care if it's kids, women. That is still creepy as hell.
And David is like, I don't care if the woman's single or not.
Yeah, that's like it's like what I try to think of a funny but it is serious because it got a little all right,
Herbert from Family Guy.
No. Well, we did laugh.
No, we ain't gonna go.
But
yeah,
we did laugh about that. But I'm gonna think of we all watch. Man, I'm about to show our age here. We all watch Family Matters.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember when Myra had an art book, and she had an art book and she drew Steve out the shower? And Steve found out that, hey, you never been to my room. How do you know where all my stuff is? And she said, well, I watched it outside the window, and he got really pissed off. It don't matter if you stalking kids, if you stalking a woman. In this case, he's stalking the Miz family, the reality show. I guess that's the end game. I don't know. This is how they go bring Indy in. Don't know. But how can you try to have people cheer for this guy? On this note, I mean, what he was doing in the arenas and under the ring, no problem, because you keep it within the wrestling world, universe, galaxy, whatever the fuck they call it, space. But now you talk about, he's in the house, like you said, with the kids. Y'all promoting this
all by themselves.
And why would they? Now then you making the Miz and Maurice look bad because they are still babies. So why in the house by themselves?
Oh shit!
Unless Maurice's mama is there.
Oh no! Oh Mark.
Yeah, and now I just thought about that. I don't think Dexter Loomis want to fuck with Maurice's mama. I just want to put that out there.
No, Marsha. No,
yeah, you don't.
Unless we pull in a forklift match.
Oh, good Lord.
Extreme Rules.
You just go Judy Bagwell up on this.
No.
Yeah.
No. No, what that is not. We are not talking about that stipulation when that episode comes. No.
It's the Extreme Rules. It's a lot of stipulation. That'd be a third episode. That's Extreme Rules.
I love this button. Can we go somewhere? Can we go away from Dexter Loomis now?
KO. Since we're doing promos, Kevin Owens.
Oh God.
That's not even pro. That's a so-man pitch. I'm in WWE. Myself, Johnny Gargano. We are the heart, soul, the dirt, the blood, the soul for WWE.
That is his promos has been. If we gonna talk about KO, his promos has been on. His promos been so good. They forced him to put him on the face side. He was a heel ever since. God, the WrestleMania past that.
Mm-hmm.
And since he came back as the prize fighter, KO, his promos has been on fire. And it's forced him to be a fucking baby face. Like, you know what? This emotion.
Dude, I got the ultimate irony for you. You know who KO's now becoming? The new Stone Cold.
Ain't that
Because think about it. Yeah. Who he just got done a feud with the WrestleMania. Hold on. I want to explain why.
Hey, let me finish this.
KO going into this was a heel, right? And like Tim was saying. But it's like now, mostly, especially since he got up at Austin Theory's face, he inadvertently, you notice the crowd's like giving him a face reaction despite the fact that KO's trying to remain a heel. Mm-hmm. And it's like just like what Austin WrestleMania 13 is like. He's trying his damnedest to be heel, but the more he does shit, the more the audience is reacting positively to him.
Just like I said with us when I said with the MJF situation. MJF is trying his best to stay fucking heel. He don't want to be a face. He said this. But Chris Jericho said, dude, the fans are cheering you. And the perfect example was this past week in Albany. This man called them everything off the book. Yes, we are poor. Yes, you are right. I'm like,
that's your worthless piece of shit.
Are you idiots? He just disrespect your whole city, and you included. And y'all, yay, yes. No, I'm not. No, fuck him. He's gonna be in my hometown in full gear. So I already know what he's gonna say about Jersey. But when it comes to KO, KO. First of all, let me tell you another reason why they cheering him. Because he looked like KO again. Mm-hmm. He got the old NXT shirt where they just took the NXT off the back and say, just keep fighting and shit. Don't act like we don't know. Don't act like we don't know that y'all rebooted his t-shirt and to make more money. Whatever. But his promos add on to now he got the KO NXT background fight, Owens fight situation. Oh, this is the KO we wanted. This is what we wanted. The guy that beat John Cena his first night, all this shit. So now the crowd got what they want. And get the fact that, like I said, his promos, I get it. And especially, and now you can say certain words again in WWE. You can say wrestling, you can say wrestler, and you can bring up other organizations that, you know, a certain McMahon didn't want you to bring up because what you did outside of WWE doesn't matter. Oh, it matters now. These motherfuckers mentioned PWG.
Yes.
On SmackDown. What? Only place they mentioned either whatever they brought or New Japan, or All Japan, either whatever Japan they mentioned. Now they bring it up in PWG. They bring up Joshi wrestling history. Joshi wrestling history. Oh yes, give me more of that. Give me more of that because yes, y'all needs to know that y'all not the only game in town. That y'all went and got these people from certain places. Let the people that don't know. Fans, purists know where the fuck they came from. But some of these trademark weebles don't know where the fuck they came from. All right. So congratulations. Thank you. Now let's move on to that.
But yeah, the Kevin Owens promo. Some people think it was good. For me, it feel like, are you really cutting a promo, or are you just pitching to other indies wrestlers to come over? Because he wasn't saying all that shit when Mr. McMahon was there. But since now Triple H come over, now he got a lot of shit to say. A lot of promos. Before that promo, I like with Austin Theory, but this one, I felt like it's more, pitch miss sellish because why you throwing Johnny Gargano? He jumped y'all from the rip. He was gone until you watched the damn things.
I put it to you like this. When Vince was there, KO's the only one that stepped up against Vince. Remember, WWE, even though we gave them some slack for this, they was the first people to come back in the
post-pandemic.
The pandemic. Kevin Owens was the first and possibly only guy that spoke up against that, which led on to Sammy staying home, which led to Roman Reigns staying home. But it was Kevin Owens like, oh, we need people to wear masks around here. We need to do this. We need to do that. And I think they even did a little documentary or 24 on Kevin Owens during that time or behind the scenes or something. Yeah. And he was talking about he was about to stay home if they didn't do it. And but when it comes to his promos, you got to think like this. Triple H know who the fuck he got. Triple H know because Triple H and William Regal and Dusty Rhodes went out and got these guys. They know what they got. Vince McMahon them didn't know. Because Kevin was always good with the mic. Kevin Steen, whoever, was always good with the mic. You just got to let them go. And that's another thing. You know how many people they got that actually good with the mic that don't need a script?
Yep.
Just let them go.
And all right, just bullet point, like the main points, and then they'll just ad lib it like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, just sound like we need you to set up this to lead us to this. Go. Cool. Already they did promo classes for those that never did a promo.
And
like Alexa Bliss or Sasha Banks or Baron Corbin or what was my man? No Way Jose and shit.
Yeah.
Those guys. But you never saw, and I repeat, there's not video footage of a KO at promo class, a Ciampa promo class. Hell, not even Joey. Not on Johnny Wrestling.
Yep.
Even though I think he probably need to, but
yeah, Balor not even.
No. Balor, there is footage, but that was for Renee.
Yeah,
because she was doing the backstage. But Balor don't really need none either. Like people that been in the business for over a decade, indies or not. I don't call it New Japan Indies. I would refuse to call it Indies.
Nah, they're beyond Indies.
That shit's been around for 50 years. Are you kidding me? That's what don't need no promo class. It's those that's just coming to the business or had not had that many indie runs, but they got the look. Still got to get used to a camera and know where the camera and all that shit. That's the only thing they needed help with. To know where the camera, the Dirty East style of the camera. That's it. Because where they go, all they got to do is worry about wrestling. And they go talk, but they're not gonna talk to the camera. They're gonna talk to the audience that's in the house, and they're gonna tell you, "All right, that's the main camera, but you do what you must." So, to go with Hill though, his promo probably did feel like, "Hey, if you're not, it feel like come with us, like listen." Triple H in charge now. He's going to cheat as well. He only named him and Johnny. Well, because I that part I did kind of disagree. Like, how the hell you gonna say Johnny Gargano the Hart? And so he just came back. He the Hart is on NXT. Not Raw.
I think that's KO kind of had flashback a little bit.
But I give him this. I think that promo was right before Johnny's match.
After, because he got jumped.
Yeah, Spirit jumped him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the promo was after Johnny's match.
Yeah.
Okay. So look at I think he's just saying that because the match that Johnny just had with Chad Gable, which was probably the match of the night of Raw. And and shout out to Gable because he could go. And Triple H go use that. I'm seeing it right now. He is. I think he's trying to push away Chad Gable from the tag team scene.
Yeah,
because I think he had at least 3 out of 4 last week's solo on single matches on Raw anyway. On SmackDown had that.
I say this like he'll either be the next. All right, he'll be the next. I think U.S. champion if anything.
Perfect fit. Former Olympic gold medalist. Yeah. Well, not former Olympic wrestler.
Yeah,
he didn't get the gold. He didn't get a chance to anyway. But yeah, I can see that. Put some American pride on his character and shit. Yeah. But I think one thing I'm gonna say this about Raw. I ain't gonna say SmackDown because SmackDown was already up there, but Raw, their promos is getting better. A lot of guys' promos is getting more talked about than anything. I mean, this a couple weeks ago we had Ciampa's promo, fire. Kevin's fire. Hell, even fucking on Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
Promo, fire. So, all right, we got a outline now. We got good promos. We getting some good matches here and there on Raw. We getting more wrestling time. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And now we gotta find
iron out the wrinkles.
Yeah, we just gotta find closure. And like you said, iron some of these wrinkles out because it still got some stench of Vince McMahon there. All right, let's cut the bullshit. It still got some stench of Vince McMahon. We might be talking about the women's division. I don't know. It got some stench there that need to be taken care of. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, especially like speaking of people who just went face out of nowhere. Yeah, kind of like Shotzi did Friday.
I'm sorry, I can't boo Shotzi. I could not boo her. I could. Even when she beat the shit out of Sasha, I was like, yes, yeah.
I was about to say, all I better know is the Tank better be coming back.
It's coming.
The Shield owns wrestling. The people paying to see them. It is the anniversary, is it not?
Yeah, close to it.
Let's see.
I mean,
it's 10 years. Yeah.
The Shield,
Survivor Series would be 10 years.
Wow. Hey, that's
I mean,
you know what's crazy? Yesterday I showed you guys the PM of my comic book.
Yeah.
And how ironic that we talk about them for the 10-year anniversary of November, and plus perfect time for Survivor Series.
Yeah, because you think about it, like you'll have
Moxley's winning the gold.
AEW champion, world champion. Yeah.
We all see it. They gonna give Moxley the gold. I mean, like I said, I would love for Bryan to win the title.
True. But you know what else though? I think Hill brought this up, or actually, I think both of you two brought it up at different points. Yeah, if they were, and I actually read an article about this, and I was like, damn it, this had Hill and Antonio written all over it.
What, the Comcast shit?
Nah, I'm talking about MJF using that damn chip like it was Money in the Bank or something.
Well, Hill, do you mind if I say what you said?
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm laughing. When he said, I was laughing my ass off. Hill said he will never, I repeat, never watch AEW again if they do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this. I ain't going to say never watch AEW, but I won't. It'd be huge.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason it'd be huge because of where they at.
Yep.
They in New York City, Queens. They in Arthur Astor in one of their biggest house that's not pay-per-view. Guaranteed. Right?
Yep.
No, wait a minute. I said I would never watch AEW I would talk about DT when Tony Khan help out MJF.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said. If Tony Khan come out there,
Mr. Khan.
doing Mr. Turn to a character and help MJF out win the title. But I mean, it one this let me give you the goods, the good side. Let me give you the bad side of this. The good side is we'll be talking about AEW pretty much for the rest of the week, rest of the month, probably the rest of the year for that. The bad part, we seen this shit done over and over. An authority figure becoming a fucking character. Vince McMahon did it, which not even gonna say Vince McMahon was the first one, Eric Bischoff. But come to find out, Vince McMahon was the first one. We just didn't see it when he was doing Memphis, and the Mr. McMahon character didn't work out. But I didn't know about it years later. But Eric Bischoff, then we saw Vince become a character. Then the Dixie Carters and goddamn everybody else who was not a character, Vince Russo and blah blah blah. We've seen it done, okay, and for him, it's not gonna work. For Tony Khan, it's not gonna work. The reason why I say it's not gonna work: cocaine and cowboy boots. That's all I gotta say. Cocaine and cowboy. Everybody already think he's on some damn fucking nose candy. So he started becoming a character. He's gonna be loud. His eyes gonna be open. He's gonna be all over the place. Right?
Actually, Tone, now that you said that, Neil, I'm about to say if somehow I see TK and Hangman becoming on screen like manager wrestler duo. Oh, I can imagine how many people are going to run with that line now.
I'm going to, man, listen. If that happens, now, me not watching AEW, I ain't going to go that far, but I'm going to question every decision they make. Because it's not going to be for the best of the product. It's going to be the best of individuals.
Damn.
People are already questioning his booker. First, for being a back-to-back booker of the year, now they questioning his booking decisions.
Yeah.
You had a champion change. You had the championship, your AEW title. No one had a longer reign more than fucking 2 months
since Punk won it.
Yeah, Punk won, dropped it. Moxley became the interim champion for like 2 months.
Yep.
CM Punk come back. Then Moxley is the official champion. Then he loses the very next week, and then you strip CM Punk. And now you want to have a brand new champion, which if anybody from Ohio go and say, why the fuck you took it off of Moxley in the first place? And honestly, any wrestling fan that would have had, why you take it off in the first place?
Yeah. And actually, that's the whole point. And actually, I'm glad you brought that up because that's actually what this article I read mentioned. Because, AEW, there is a situation they're going to be in. Do you put it on Moxley again, even though, he's been having the beast period of his life so far? Do you go, if I didn't get, no. Do you give it to Danielson, who, by the way, you're having him sell an injury on his ankle,
which probably was injured. If you remember, he injured his leg right before pay-per-view. When he got stuck on that damn barricade.
In the ramp. Yeah.
I remember that shit. My leg.
Oh yeah. And then of course you're still having him sell the. Well, actually, I don't think you're having him sell the concussion anymore because he's obviously back.
No.
But then they also brought up, lately champions have not had any longevity, not just because of title reigns themselves, but also injuries. So do you risk giving Danielson the title, even though he's never been champion before? But then they go to the alternate. Do you find some way to have MJF worm his way into the match, even though he's got the poker chip?
That's the only way I see it. Because one, this if you let Moxley win, that means that vacation you was having, bro.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
Ain't happening.
Yeah.
And if Brian Dan should win, how long can he keep the belt? Because now you're gonna be worried about how hard he goes, and he might get injured, or like you said, his ankle. You're gonna sell that, and the only way I see where you could salvage where Moxley could get going back on his vacation and with his wife and his kid, and possibly get a match between him and Bryan Danielson. Maybe is if MJF cash in that chip at the end of Dynamite. I'm gonna tell you right now, if that match ends 10 minutes before the show is over, it's gonna happen. Because they're not going over the time. They're not going over the time. Even though they go over like 1 or 2 minutes, but they're not going over the time. But if that shit does end, it's going to end with MJF on the stage, holding a chip, saying, get ready for Full Gear or whatever, blah, blah. I'll have MJF hold it over a year, and then Wardlow.
I'll say that Powerhouse Hobbs took the title.
I had Powerhouse Hobbs winning the TNT title, and I have Wardlow. That'd be a good story. MJF loses to Wardlow within not a year. I ain't gonna say a year. I say 9 months. I say 9 months. 6 to 9 months. The reason why I say because MJF, yes, he's a good heel. Yes, he's a good heel, but he's not that heel that I see could have a belt for a year. And if you go to his history, if you know MJF, you know his history. He never had a belt for over a year. He was the middleweight champion in MLW. He only had it for 3 months. He was a champion. Was this CZW? It was somewhere in New York.
Yeah.
Okay. He never had that for probably 4 to 5 months. Now, if they go make him that, then they gotta have him they gotta have the firm around him and do the Ric Flair rule. I like to call it the Ric Flair rule.
Yeah.
How Ric Flair lost the belt at the damn show, but all of a sudden you see him come out Dynamite, MJF holding the belt. What the hell? Yeah, or what they call it, a Dusty Rose ending, where he lost the belt. He lost the belt at Starrcade. Where you come on Saturday, you see him with the belt. How the hell? It gives you some fucking bullshit. That's the only way. But I don't see him holding for a year. But for him to lose to Wardlow, I mean, they was gonna put the belt on him. That was supposed to be the person that beats I guess CM Punk or MJF. We don't know. I'm gonna say that right now. Now that everything's all over the place, we don't know what the fucking story is gonna be. Thanks to CM Punk injury.
It's random right now.
Yeah, it's random right now. It's random.
All right, so here you go. I got MJF. He was CZW World Champion for 7 months.
7 months.
The Wired title he held. Okay. All right, he held for almost a year. So
almost a year.
Yeah, so he's like 11 months on that one.
Wait, what organization? You said Wired?
Yeah, it was for Combat Zone Wired.
Okay. The Wired title. Damn.
Yeah.
He had that title?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. If y'all really know what the Wired title is, picture what we about to talk about later.
Yeah. Let's see. The July to December, that's 5 months. All right, yeah, he was 5 months as the MLW middleweight champion. And
I remember that.
Then the Dynasty held the title for 4 months before they lost to the Von Erichs.
Yeah, he's not built for a year title reign. But he got the heat for a year, but him, like I said, if he's by himself, it's definitely not happening. You got to put him around. Remember we talked about this when we found the name, the firm. I like the firm to be around him.
Yeah,
or
bad backup.
at least something like the firm. Like they already told us that they're not going to be around for long. So, and we're not unless. Oh, now watch this. Watch this. Oops, upside your head. The Pinnacle.
Reformation. Him.
I don't know.
Reformation Pinnacle. Get this now. Hear me out here. We already got Warlow as TNT champion.
Yep.
FTR is one of the best damn tag teams champions right now.
Yep.
And they get if they get the AEW tag team titles, it's over with. And then you have MJF be the world champion. It's just like how DX reformed. If you remember how DX reformed.
Yep.
And you remember how how the Shield reformed when Roman finally beat Brock. All of a sudden they had all the gold. It's
evolution.
Right, evolution, all that shit. So if you reform it and do it in a way that, like right now, I don't think no one thought about that. No one even pictured of a Pinnacle reformation, but it could happen. And sometimes the second time is not good than the first.
Well, we just had FTR Wardlow team up at All Out.
And what they call themselves?
Pinnacle.
All we need is MJF to come out and you see that damn Pinnacle sign and you like, what the fuck? I saw it coming, blah, blah, blah. There's only a handful of people that probably say they could deal with it. You know, so I'm just throwing out theories out there because this is wrestling. And a lot of theories could come true. This is can I say this again? This show, we don't do dirt sheet. We're not gonna feed you that. We feed you theories. It's a difference.
Speaking of feeding, Bully Ray feed some bullshit.
Wait a minute, sir. Bully Ray lost a lot of weight.
he lost some weight, but he did lose some respect for ECW. The WWE ECW.
Please. Yeah, let's get to that. Can you get to that, please?
So on the Busted Radio, Bully Ray podcast, he talked about how ECW was watered down because how Vince McMahon start squeezing the money out of the ECW, and Mark Henry, he didn't like that because he said he put his hard work and he's like one of the guys, the Guerreros, everybody else. But Bully Ray said, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm talking about how this man become an ECW champion, how ECW become, watered down. But Mark Henry said, no, we now don't say that. Just be respectful. So with Mark Henry, I get it, but at the same time, it's not like the same ECW we watched a long time ago.
Exactly.
Like, same scenario with Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona said, yes, I was part of the ECW, but people said, no, you wasn't. Like, yes, I was. You think that ECW is part, but you think that ECW is everything, the old school and the WWE. New. Until I see somebody hit somebody hit the head with ball wire, being a top hit death match, or some women dancing butt booty ass naked, then that's a whole different story.
Sorry, it's not like that,
but yes, he was there, but. If you don't see that, then it just watered down. Like you got Vince McMahon and a do-rag becoming ECW champion. That's not my ECW. That's y'all ECW.
Don't forget he said
Was it?
Okay. Mark Henry, my brother, my probably 3 times bigger, 4 times bigger than me, world's strongest man still. I don't give a fuck how old you is, you're stronger than me. Get over yourself, bro. That shit was watered down. Your first episode of WWECW, a fucking zombie came out. Are you fucking kidding me? Where was a zombie in 1998? Nowhere to be in. In fact, when bullshit like that, when bullshit gimmicks happen in the ECW arena in Philadelphia, they got booed by the fans. The wrestlers didn't whoop their ass. The fans whooped their ass. That's how fucking not over that shit got. Okay? Understand this, Mark. Yes, you took it as your way to get yourself back in the good graces. First of all, good graces of Vince McMahon, because he was injury prone. Let's call like you see it. Mark Henry was injury prone. They almost gave up on him. They was going to release him. He even said the story when he beat Randy for the World Heavyweight title. Jim Ross was about to release him. Yes, you made the best of it. That was your first, I'm going to count it, world title. But, Mark, you talk to someone that was in the trenches of the original ECW. You talk to someone that damn near started riots with his promos back then, where he used to call women hoes and bitches and said, what was my favorite one? When he said she taught her daughter how to suck dick. And man, this man used to get, I don't know how the hell Paul Heyman didn't get sued, but he didn't. And the promo where he cursed somebody out in Queens and said, being disrespectful to the 10 bell count, which is, I swear, ECW back then was hardcore. Okay? That's not me. I swear it was not me. ECW was hardcore. It pushed lines. It forced WCW and WWE to change their product. It was something else. We did this episode already. We did this episode talking about ECW. So I'm not even gonna go all the way into there. Well, Mark Henry need to get out his feelings. Okay, it was watered down, bro. Y'all ain't had that many. Y'all can't even call a regular match at ECW is what they call Extreme Rules.
That was so stupid.
Okay, y'all had to put. They had to put a stipulation. They had to put a stipulation so y'all can have an ECW style match. ECW regular match was Extreme Rules. Okay, like the most hardcore thing ECW did was three things. When Bobby Lashley jumped through the cage and squashed Umaga, when Bob Holly did a suplex to the table, he cut his damn back, and if I'm not mistaken, it was terrible, but it got to count the Extreme Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's it. Other than that, you had some WWE ECW did have some good matches, but y'all was watered down. Hell, even CM Punk. If y'all remember this, when they was in Philadelphia, AEW, they was doing like homage to ECW, and he comes down and says, I'm mad I ain't getting invited. I am an ECW champion. And you see the look at Taz's face. Let's look at Taz when he said that. And Taz is like, really? No. Like, then let's bring Chavo down here then. You know, Chavo
Christian.
You know, I mean, stop, man. Everybody know ECW and WWE ownership. The most hardcore y'all did was One Night Stand and One Night Stand Part 2. That's it. Y'all lied to us and thought we were gonna get that product, and then we come up with some bullshit zombie coming out the first episode and got caned.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute, did they steal that from WCW from when they had the Halloween Havoc the one time?
What, Yeti?
Yeah.
I don't know where they got that idea.
It gotta be somewhere.
But they was on the Sci-Fi Channel, remember? So
that is true.
So, but you don't see Big Show. You didn't see Big Show calling like, "Hey, I'm a former ECW champion. I take offense to that." No, he knew it was watered down. Like, come on now. Paul Heyman knew it was watered down. That's why he left. Because that's not the vision that y'all promised him. Because Shane. I know we get pissed off at Shane Douglas. Not Shane Douglas, on Shane McMahon.
Shane McMahon.
But he had the vision.
Yeah.
That what we see in AEW Dark, that was supposed to be ECW. Where you could get away with that type of shit not on television, but in a internet website or WWE.com was going to do it, whatever. But y'all said no, y'all want to put it on a network, and look what you got. That's all I can say about that. Calm down, Mark. Fuck
and it. Mark Henry asked one run. It's time for the main event. But
time for you to get some damn balls.
Damn.
All right, now Marky will beat you down with that pink suit.
Listen, I'm gonna talk my shit till I see him. Hey, man, hey, bring it in. Come on, bring it in. Don't fight. Come on.
Oh, that dude from Rocky 5. You hurt me, I'll sue you.
I sue.
With a jacket.
Sue me for
But-
what?
I know what you got, boy. I know what Tony Khan paid. I know. Don't get mad.
Pound in the pocket check. But yeah, Mark Henry, he's saying that because he was a former ECW champion. As a part of nobody say he's the first black ECW champion, which that's sad. But anyway, speaking of championship, Roman Reigns. There's a lot of backstage confusion, frustration. Tracy said he got a plan, but you don't know what they're going to do. It's a two-parter. The first part, has anybody seen that so-called leak of the championship?
That's not the championship. That is a funny picture that someone made. I know this. I'm not gonna say how I know it. I just know it, and trust me, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Well, I saw in the belt maker group, either a brother of belts or big belt boys. Shout out to them. They have a post of the titles, and I'm thinking like, oh, somebody made the title for the fan, customized title. And they said that, well, this time might be rumored with Triple H. I'm like, I don't know. Now, so the tag team championship, Triple H described the exact same title that picture showed. Large Lego logo, double stack plate, everything else. Something like, if this is the title, then the other title show might be true because I might add that to my collection. But
you need help. You need to go and
what is he, Belt Collectors Anonymous?
Word. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'll come to South Carolina. I'm taking a picture of each and every one. My fucking phone gonna be full, like all that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna take a picture of all those damn belts.
I ain't the only one. You guys on the belt makers, belt collectors.
I got compared to you, shit. That's like you with G.I. Joe's. I got fucking Happy Meal toys and shit. That's not a good comparison, sir.
Okay.
Sir, with Triple H, okay, with the belts. First of all, please change those belts, please. I'm sick of looking at those damn dimes, with blue and red leather, and don't come back with the damn penny and the black leather belts. No, those Trojan Man titles. No, I don't want those. I don't like those damn belts. I'm glad he's going to change them, but no, they're not out yet. They're not out yet, so that picture is a lie. And he's going to change all the belts. Please don't make them look like the WWE and Universal titles. That's why I kind of like the United States title now. I grew onto it. It's different. It's something different. The Intercontinental title, I still got to grow into that. I wish it'd go back to the title that Hill got behind him somewhere. The original IC title.
Yes.
Get back,
but
even if you got to wrap the coach strap to it. But
yeah, the tag team titles must change, and they go unify those belts. Cool. Let's have one championship. Cool. You gonna say the unified champ? Because I know now we made fun with Kota Ibushi. A lot of times he was struggling holding both belts, but you can look at Jay and Jimmy. They're not liking carrying both of those belts because listen, Roman don't carry both his belts. He got the wise man to hold one belt, and he got the other belt around his waist. He's smart. He got somebody hold his belt. Fucking Jimmy and them be trying to carry it, and they doing this. They got hold, take to the one. They got and do that. So if they're gonna do that now, this is my thing. When and if they do that, this fucks up the whole brand split thing. That brand split thing will be over with. So I think, honestly, my frustration with this unification match or unification title shit, it gotta be a way where you get the WWE title off of Roman.
Mm.
Not the Universal title. The Universal title,
Okay.
is in record number right now. So
Yep.
no. And what I like about it is it's getting respect. As you all know, when the Universal title came out, we all of us as fans dogged this shit out of
Kool-Aid
that
bottle.
fucking Heinz ketchup title. And the fuck, you know what the fuck the part about that is?
Kool-Aid man picture.
Right, you know what the fuck the part about that is?
Yeah.
Did New Japan come out with the United States title right after the Universal title, or was that before? I think it was before.
Yeah.
It might have been because not too long ago the Intercontinental Championship came out. Well, the white strap version came out way back.
Yeah.
Right after Cody Rhodes shit.
Yeah.
And then the Universal title, same thing with the US title. Yeah, but
it was like about a year after the Universal title.
So but you saw how we reacted to that title, right?
Dude.
And then the US title was made with the same color, but just bigger. And we was praising that. And Kenny had a nerve to give it a name. Call it Red Sonja. He called it Red Sonja. And we loved it. My wife, to this day, hates that red Universal title. And I said, I want to get it. Because my favorite color is red and black. I want to get it. That belt is not coming in this house. I was like, damn.
Wait, how'd she feel about the blue one?
Oh, she liked the blue one. That's the blue one is her favorite color.
Yeah.
So I like, okay, we get the blue one, but it's my belt and it's going with my damn Giants jersey.
Yeah, by the way, congratulations on the win, by the way.
Oh man, we didn't
really
talk about that.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. He said it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get bit.
But you
all right, you better glad
the Giants jersey in the first place. So
hey, I told y'all was going. Listen, I told y'all I was gonna wear my shit, win or lose anyway, because if the game was over right before we start the show. So I was gonna come in here either looking all sad and gloomy, or I'm gonna be happy. Either way, we support our teams. Baker Mayfield almost scared the shit out of me. So there you go. I told y'all he's gonna try to play good football against us, bastard. But
y'all better be glad I wasn't there. BBTTS. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh God. But
keep fighting. Anyway, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. But I think they got finally get the belt off of Roman, so we get this brand split and get the tag team titles away from the Usos. I don't care which one. I think the Raw tag team titles off of the Usos, so we can get because if you don't and you go and unify them, we going back to one show.
Yeah.
Well, one roster, I should say.
And especially like if you're not doing the whole Raw versus SmackDown thing for Survivor Series again.
Right. And I don't think, honestly, I think they still is going to do it because they are trying to do Bobby Lashley and Gunther. I'm starting to get used to saying Gunther now. I am. Gunther in a match. They already got that pencil in. So I don't mind that. Huh? So I'm good with that, but they just gotta find a way to get that title off. The smart way, off of Roman and the Usos.
They gotta plant the seeds, like the promos, and just start planting seeds slowly, like Austin Theories. You get the money bank briefcase,
right?
But you gotta say, "Hey, I'm cashing in, become the WWE champion." I'm gonna be the WWE champion. If you keep on saying that over and over again, the fans like, you made Universal undisputed WWE Universal champion, and then we start cashing in. He got the WWE title. He didn't take the Universal title, and say, "I put my name in the WWE book right now. I am the WWE champion." If he did that, I think, or the WWE smart enough, because we got Triple H. I think it would have worked. You get the brand split, and plus you get the draft, which they've been talking about.
Yeah.
And Owens.
Is that gonna be after WrestleMania or before?
After Mania, because Raw, Fox and USA, they need their champions.
They want they want champion. They want their own champion. They don't want Roman to overwork himself. If you told these people that y'all got brand split, and this brand's gonna focus on your network, and this brand gonna focus on your network, that's what you're supposed to give them. Which you're supposed to give them a champion. I would like, and I think someone put this on, correct me if I'm wrong if y'all saw this too. A good way for them to do this is a ladder match. And if you remember, do you remember it was Dean Ambrose against Seth Rollins, and they both yanked the belt, but they both had the belt. But instead of doing that, you got one person trying to get one belt, the other one trying to get the other one, and they both come out with it. And whoever got that belt, well, you champion this one and you champion that one. I can see that. Or they do a true threat match where Roman don't lose, like we always bring up Kurt Angle losing the Intercontinental title and European title, but never got pinned. They can do that way. I just think now, okay, Roman had a good shine with it. His character is over, cool, and you can still find a way he don't need a title to be a main event because y'all still talk about him versus Rock. Rock don't need a title. Rock name value is main event.
Yeah.
Rock name value is main event.
You know what?
Just to get one more match because he's not coming back full time. We already know that. But to get one last match and possibly going to the Hall of Fame this year, possibly, maybe, Rock goes to the Hall of Fame.
If you in LA, and you don't make that decision, I'm like, you definitely missing the boat.
Dude, we all can get a notebook right now and write this shit in. It's gonna come. It gotta happen. It's perfect. It's in California. It's Hollywood.
Yep.
Rock is Hollywood. You know, I have Rock come out in the Hollywood theme.
Oh, especially if you got like but at Mania he got the leather vest
with the big ass bone bull buckle and shit,
and them like sunglasses and whatnot.
He already bald headed, so we have to worry about the haircut and shit. And
he be too damn big.
Have him come out with the guitar one time and have him play a little concert.
A concert for Roman. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. And Roman just say, "You think I'm a joke?"
Seeing big ass Rock in the vest, that would be interesting.
Oh yeah, this Rock is bigger than that Rock. That should be a medium karate type.
But you know what, tell him to go to your thought though. I got a real perfect idea. Since you already having McIntyre and Cross wind up sort of feuding into already as it is, this is how you can work the match. But then, which one do you send to Raw though?
I wouldn't send Cross back to Raw after how y'all treated him last time. Was at Raw looking like a goddamn Matrix gladiator? And not even that, because you gotta remember Drew McIntyre still wants the core, so for costing him that match, even though he ain't seemed pissed off when he lost, but that's a whole different story. Singing ass karaoke after you lose. I ain't singing shit. Give me something to drink though. I drink something. But I mean, for it's so many ways. I think they'll find a way. And Roman, I think Roman deserves a break. He deserves a break. Like honestly, I know some people like, oh, he's part-time, but like this is the one guy I'm gonna say that deserves to be part-time. Certain people. The reason why I say that is the dude was around, I ain't gonna say the whole pandemic. When he came back, he worked his ass off during that Thunderdome crap. Worked his ass off, made his character, something that we all talked since we could be in the arenas. We always talked about it until he became, what he was and all that stuff. It's just, I think he deserves a break. But you gotta do it right. You gotta make him still strong enough for the marquee matches y'all want him to be in against Rock, if that's possible. But those belts gotta go to people that y'all been honestly, WWE I'm talking about, been putting them, making them ready for it, not just get it to him because I started to make fun of his face when he tried to hold his cry. Cody Rhodes. No. I know y'all go. I know that's what they want to do, but you gotta make it seem organic. Okay, you gotta make it seem organic. I know that's the direction you're going. If that's the direction you're going, you gonna put the belt on Cody. Make it seem organic. And right now, the only way he's gonna be on again if he come back from injury and he wins the Royal Rumble, and he gotta be number 20, not 27, not 28, not even 30.
Damn sure not 30. Yeah.
Not 30. He gotta be 20, between 15 and 20. Because the story was like this: he come back from having a purple titty and he works his way up, and because you remember everybody that won the Royal Rumble when they came back from injury was either number 27 and 30. And then they come out the next night. He survived 30 men. No, he didn't.
Oh, not even Triple H did that. He came in at 22.
I was like, when they said that shit, I was like, no, he didn't. He was
about
like you said, number 20, 22. He was not number one. How you say he just survived 30 men?
I say, yeah.
So
not even Edge the first time he won.
Yeah, that shit was funny when Edge did it. Holy sh! All right. Can we talk to something? My mouth is juicy right now. I know I want to talk about some death match.
Yes, since we are on the road to Extreme Rules October 8th, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. And what perfect time to talk about Extreme Rules? We're talking about death match, hardcore, and stipulation. And this is a 3-part trilogy. And this right here, we're going to talk about death match. Now, death match is going on from the 50s to 60s to all the way up to now. You look at different promotion from Big Japan Wrestling, FMW, Combat Zone Wrestling, even Freedom, even wrestling from Europe, and of course DDT Pro Wrestling as well. And when you look at people say, okay, what's the difference between deathmatch and hardcore? Deathmatch, they go to extreme to beyond. The weapons are different. Hardcore, of course, chairs, ladders, table, chairs, kindles, you name it, they got it. But when you bring in light bulb, weed whacker, one of those Japanese industrial thumbtacks, the one that's stuck in your head, you stuck to your skull type of shit, those, even syringe needles, they use that. Even them Japanese bamboo sticks, even sickles, even the weapons you could think of.
Yeah, basically everything, including the kitchen sink.
Yes. We talking about death matches here. We ain't talking about hardcore matches. Hardcore death matches are different, people. Yes, they got pretty much the same rules, but we talking about a match that look like the motherfuckers about to die. They about to die. Yes, literally. And we got some godfathers of death matches. We got some death matches that made these motherfuckers household names, made them stars in the wrestling field. And we got some motherfuckers that just can't wrestle, but damn it, they good in death matches, Like I bring up one right now, the Sheik. The Sheik.
Oh yeah.
Which is Sabu's uncle. Was a pioneer of death matches. One death match, I wouldn't say death match, I just would say it was a crazy match, but it was supposed to be advertised as a death match, but they kind of changed the title after the match. To me, it was the first Inferno match anyway. But these motherfuckers was wrestling in a ring that was melting. It was on fire. It was Sabu and the Sheik against Onita
and Mr. Pogo, I think.
Mr. Pogo, and they was just fighting and probably losing weight and secondhand smoke and all that shit. But they was going at it. Derek, he said wrestlers are the same. Wrestlers, and I'm gonna say European wrestlers.
Yes,
because y'all might not know this, but William Regal is also a death match wrestler.
Yep. Yeah, because
especially
you fought in them damn tar pits up at Blackpool.
He fucking the death match he did was with Fit Finley.
Yeah.
Those two,
and even before the WCW days.
Before WCW, the Belfast Brawler against Blackpool's Own. It was crazy. Derek said Mick Foley and Sabu are crazy. Yes, they are, but don't forget don't forget old man Terry Funk too.
Man,
Yeah, explosion death match matches in Wing, Big Japan Pro Wrestling, but
Mm-hmm.
FMW.
FMW anniversary show, which to this day he said he did not get paid. He did not get paid for. That's crazy. You did all that, didn't get paid. Bullshit. I've been fighting.
yeah. Oh hell, let's remember one of the most violent matches in ECW history. Born to be wired.
I'm so glad I got these headphones on. She didn't hear you say that shit. She probably came in here and took over the show. That's her favorite match. My wife is sick. My wife is fucking sick. She watched that. We got 4 or 5 different DVDs with that match on. And she watched all of them. Like she don't know what the fuck happened.
I would top that match. Ian Rotten versus Axel Rotten in a top 8 death match.
Oh yeah.
God damn it. Thank you.
Bad breed.
They was my God. God rest in peace, both of them. Yeah. They did some fucking kickboxer Jean-Claude Van Damme shit. Put the glass on the they was this is why back in the day I thought ECW was real. That match right there. I thought ECW was real. And okay, now we're talking.
And let's remember that these two are supposed to
they were brothers.
Brothers, yeah.
I know. I actually think they were. Yes.
I think they're legit brothers, actually.
They're legit brothers. And that match is on there. They are crazy. They are crazy. Wait. If I'm gonna say anything about crazy, when it comes to death matches, or it don't have to be a death match, it's just literal fight for your life.
Desert death match or the cactus death match, dry casket match, explosion anal match. Oh yeah, that one.
Explosion what?
Hey, FMW explosion anal match. Mr. Gosker versus H used to be named Hayabusa. There's a match. I'm not bullshit. I see the clip.
Oh God.
Butt cheeks. But yeah.
What New Jack? Everybody, we all know about New Jack. We don't have to say much. You don't have to give no introduction. But his matches could perceive of a death match.
Especially like when you're stapling in your balls.
Yeah, he's stapling the balls, hit you with a fucking vacuum cleaner in the balls. And remember that line that Reese just said not that long ago about the kitchen sink? He hit you with a kitchen sink.
And the sickle. And the Wolverine knife.
Oh, well, now
he used to have like the bowling ball, the cinder block when he placed it. I used to hate that damn spot. But
he hit you with a Nintendo.
The old school one. The original Nintendo.
The one you open, you had
with the Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Yeah.
He hit you with a Nintendo. Okay. But since you brought up utensils, let's not forget the fat man himself.
He when he stabbed Grimes with the fork.
Dude with the fork. Like, you want to know if you want to know your death match history, look at old school wrestlers and look at their foreheads.
Abdullah the Butcher, classic example.
Yeah, they got that poker chip thing. You can put a whole bunch of poker chip. Those guys, if he was still alive, Bruiser Brody.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, like I said, between Bruiser and Abdullah the Butcher.
and don't forget Carlito's daddy.
Oh yeah, Carlos Colon. Yeah.
That's what he stabbed.
Again, like I said, it's certain sections when it comes to wrestlers that they couldn't wrestle. If they couldn't wrestle, they was great in death matches. And then you'd be surprised you see.
Yeah.
Can't forget about him. He's great. He's a great death match wrestler too.
Yeah, Messiah.
There we go.
And what's my other dude that used to come out there? Sick Nick Mondo.
Yeah, him too.
And
we talking about XPW now, right?
combat
X
zone. Yeah,
Okay.
Combat Zone, XPW, Backyard Wrestlers, them guys.
hell, the Hate Club.
Oh
Oh yeah.
God. You know
Yeah,
what? You
and
know what?
yes, we do have to mention the Gage at this point. So
Nick
Yeah,
Gage,
I'm about to say
MBK.
we gave y'all history of the past. We gave y'all pretty much current, and how we not gonna talk about someone that robbed his local bank with no mask on and almost killed himself. Nick Gage.
And almost cut somebody with the pizza cutter, like right there in the pizza. Yeah.
Oh my God, Nick Gage, Jersey Zone. I gotta say that. South Jersey Zone. Nick Gage. Well, one of the continual match when he had a big ass gash, I think around his neck, if I'm not mistaken. Is that the story? Or he got stabbed with a
It was either he cut Arquette. No, I think he cut David Arquette, or Arquette cut him.
Yeah.
No, he cut David Arquette because it got really deep, and Arquette got scared. And Nick said, "Are you sure you want me to do this?" And Arquette said, "Yeah, this is what you're good at. Do it." And he did it, but I don't think Arquette was ready for that one. And you know, we haven't seen him in movies. Except for Scream 5, I think he was on Scream 5. But yeah, death matches. My man from he's GCW too. I think he was tagging up with Nick Cage. I think they was the tag team champions. They beat them boys for the titles.
Yeah, I forgot old boy name.
Me too. But he's death match. One thing I'm gonna say I remember about him is he challenged Onita.
I remember
Onita accepted, and Onita clowned CZW. But yes, it was CZW. He clowned them because their pyrotechnics was pretty much worse than AEW's death match. He clowned them badly. He's like, "Oh, if y'all needed money for pyro, I could have gave y'all some money."
Shit. Speaking of Japanese, Abdullah Kobayashi, he was in plenty of death matches, and plus he was in King of the Street DDT Pro Wrestling Tournament against Chris Brooks in the final. Fun match. Wasn't death match, but it was a fun match plus stipulation. Also Crazy Monkey, Jun Kasai.
Who is that guy that just faced Desperado?
Desperado. Yeah, that's Crazy Monkey. The one with the missing teeth. That's old boy.
That if you want to know anything more about him, go to Vice. Go to the Vice channel when they talk about wrestlers. They went to Japan and talked to him. That's a very interesting story on him. And how he got all these scars and shit. He's a Japanese Sabu, if you want to get technical. He got all these scars on him. I think he's more crazy than Sabu, in my opinion, but I'm still trying to watch that match with him at El Desperado. If anybody got the full match, please put the link somewhere where I can see it. I want to watch the full match. Because New Japan Wrestling didn't put it out there yet. And I'm being very impatient with them right now. So
yes.
And ironically enough, I think of one half of the NWA Tag Champions right now, Bestia 666. Because remember, him in when he's in MLW, he used to have like a little bit of a history with death matches.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let's not forget Mexico is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and matter of fact, women being in hardcore, women being in death matches too. Now I watched it on YouTube. I mean, the women go hard. Like,
are you talking about the one that got power bomb through the back car window?
I seen the clip, but I seen the different matches on YouTube. They fought each other in the match. Mm-hmm. I've seen it. It was very brutal. Death matches.
Oh. Yeah, women go. It's a damn shame that women gotta go even more they gotta go harder than the men because they gotta prove their worth and all. But it's crazy that I cannot think. I only can think of one woman that was in a death match God rest in peace, rest her soul. Luna Fashawn.
She's more of a hardcore, but
Yeah,
if you
but
talking about
she was in a death match though. In of course in Japan. But I think she could have been a whole bunch if she would have stayed.
FMW.
Actually, actually, I forget which Hard to Kill it was, but let's do it. Yeah, and here's somebody who you wouldn't expect to see in a death match. Virtuoso was in one. Yeah, but
That's
and against
would you count it as a death match or just a hardcore match that went too violent?
Hardcore, because death match you gotta go to extreme. Something like a fucking light bulb, even
yeah, because like sometimes Texas death matches don't literally live up to the death match kind of.
Right, because I could have said Tessa Blanchard against
Michael.
Tara
Tara Valkyrie. Yeah. Or Sammy.
Yeah, those was more. Oh gosh, it's her Sammy. Those was like even more violent than for sure. Not to say that she can't go though. That they put on the table. That's just something. That's just another feather in the cap for Vostrioso to do a death match. Shit, I think she could win because she's good. I like she's very good. But it's like with women. And I told somebody this, like they go even harder in hardcore matches.
Especially the ones, especially the Japanese women.
Yeah. Oh God, they already about to break your damn neck when they do their fucking moves and shit. Because they so stiff. But now you trying to say no rules and hardcore stuff? Shit.
Especially in FMW, Shark. She was there. She beat your ass in a bar fight match.
Man, you know what? I give you one match that wasn't a death match, but you would swear to God it was Asian Kong.
Oh yeah.
Asian Kong beat the shit out this girl. Beat the living shit. I'm not gonna say hell. I'm just beat the fuck. No, living shit. Like you saw brown spots. She beat the shit out this girl. And come to find out, it was real. Like she disrespected her. She talked to her husband. You know, not Austin Kong. I'm sorry, not Austin Kong.
You talking the one with a jumpsuit?
You know what I'm talking about?
Asia Kong.
Not Asia Kong.
No,
it was another
the one. She wore the orange jumpsuit and
yeah,
match.
Yeah, she had a little.
And she's like, you know what?
Shit out of her.
Give me that skitty pep.
Yeah. That was like that was a literal death match because they was like they was trying to pull it off, and I'm not being racist. That's what they said. I had to practice that shit. They kept saying, I guess that was her name or something. They kept pulling her, and she ripped the hair. I mean, it was insane, insane. But
ring the bell, that damn ring the head, that damn bell.
Dang, motherfucking dang, you know. But if I'm gonna stick to Japan for a minute, Tokyo Dome, a death match sold out the Tokyo Dome. Onita Muda and Onita Mahiro Chono. Those was death matches. Yes. Barbed wire death matches. And they sold out the Tokyo Dome.
New Japan
how hard it is to sell out the Tokyo Dome?
Yeah.
Very hard. And plus, New Japan is not known for being a death match, but during that time when Oshia Onita being there, coming in with beer thrown in his face and becoming an anti-hero, it's very unheard of for Japan. And New Japan. But
especially New Japan, because remember that was still around Nokiism.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he sat in the middle of the aisle, sat down with his leather jacket, put the syringe out. But that was for Mahiro Chono. For Great Muda, he became the Great Onoki. And he had his face painted and all that shit. It was death matches is if done right, are very entertaining. But
Yeah.
at the same time, you gotta think for those guys that's wrestling, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, since we brought up Foley a lot, let's remember that yeah, since I brought up Halloween Havoc, remember one year him and Vader actually got into a Texas death match for spin the wheel, make the deal, and revenge for the ear. Yeah,
revenge for the ear.
yeah, yeah. Because you remember, yeah, that was basically that whole feud for like all in when they fought in '93. Yeah.
You took my ear. I'm gonna take your life. Bang bang. Yes, Mick Foley, crazy ass.
Yeah.
I will not say he. I guess he could earn the title as King of the Death Match, but that's a hard title.
Yeah,
Jimmy Havoc,
especially
That's
Jimmy
debatable.
Havoc, Jimmy Havoc won a
Oh yeah.
tournament. Won a tournament I told y'all about that was in ICW. King of the Death Matches. He took that shit with pride. Like that was his baby. Like he'd be damn if you beat him in a death match.
Yeah, and he didn't care if it was man or woman fighting him because
oh no,
yeah, because as a matter of fact, there's one that I just watched a couple. Actually, it was a triple threat death match.
Oof.
It was him and Jack Jester, and then Sarah Logan, who, if you know her in indie scene, Crazy Mary Dobson.
That's I think she'll be coming back soon. Not to WWE, but back to wrestling. Jimmy, if you ever want to know if a death match is serious, when that person wears all white. Kevin Sullivan started that, I think. And then Steve Carino, BJ Wepner, Jimmy Havoc. And I loved it because he had a white shirt that it said, I think it said "Kill Havoc Kill," which was a play off of "Kill Sting Kill." Yeah. No, it was, remember, it was "Kill Sting Kill" first. Yeah. Then he turned to "Fight Sting Fight" because somebody on YouTube, dumbasses, go record himself. Fight Sting, kill Sting, kill him. Busts himself with a bottle, and Kevin's like, "What the fuck?" Okay, we're gonna change that. But Havoc. Oh no, he had a shirt that said "Havoc must die." It was white with red writing. The end of the match, you could not see the words because it matched, and I was like, "Damn!" Like, if you ever go, it's a match between Jimmy Havoc and God damn, what's his name? He was former tag team partner with Will Ospreay in Progress.
Robbie Eagles?
No, Sutton Robinson, Pete Robinson. I think it's Sutton Robinson. But that match was it was a death match, and they used everything for those light bulbs, forks, pitchforks, kidney sticks. They was beating the living shit out of each other. Of course, chairs, tables. It was crazy. But Jimmy Havoc is like, when it comes to European guys.
Paul Robinson.
Paul Robinson, thank you. Is a sick fucker. Jimmy Havoc is a sick. Look, don't even look at the death match. Look at what he put Will Ospreay through for a whole year. He had an axe next to Will Ospreay's head. We ain't talking about Will Ospreay now. We're talking about Will Ospreay, skinny kid that just do flips and shit. He made Will Ospreay a fucking man. You know, he had an axe next to his head, like, who's going to stop me from chopping your bloody head off right now? And I was like, God damn, Jimmy, you was a sick fuck. You know, so it's guys like Jimmy Havoc that's still keeping death match alive in the European scene. I think it's some more people. You said Jester. Uh, Jester was one. But if I go to Mexico, I know we call him Mil Mortes now, but Macias was a bad motherfucker too.
Yeah.
And his best, I think his best death match was not in Mexico. It was actually in TNA against Abyss.
Man.
He had the thumbtacks all on him. He just didn't give a fuck. He sacrificed his body. Abyss is a death match wrestler too.
With especially the Monster Spall.
Yeah, because they were back on TV, so they couldn't say death on TV. Just like Homicide couldn't call his name Cop Killer, he had to say something else. Gringo Killer or some shit like that. So, but a Monster Ball would consist of a death match before they changed the rules a little bit.
Yeah.
So
it depends on who's in it. That's more of between a hardcore and stipulation. Like when you think about deathmatch, you look at Supreme. When you go all out in the cement blocks, being set on fire. I mean, those are deathmatch. Like go beyond the stream. Like a Monster Ball more like a hardcore match. Like I compare it to WrestleMania 2000.
It started as a death match though. Like these motherfuckers had barbed wire everywhere type shit. You remember it was him. It was Abyss against Sabu. And you remember when they sandwiched Abyss between the two barbed wire boards and shit? That was not hardcore. That was death. I mean, honestly, we know it was not barbed wire, but still, the thought of it, the vision of it, was more of death match than hardcore to me. So like you just said, like fire and cinder blocks. I was gonna go with what is his name? I don't know if he's in Japan. I think he was, and he used the cinder blocks.
Was it Gasuke? Mr. Pogo?
Was it?
Can't see. It's like FMW guys.
Well, no. It could have been FMW. The early days, like when they did cross promotion with ECW.
Oh,
I remember that. It was. I know it was around the cross promotion with ECW at the time because I never will forget the face to face Onita and Paulie Dangerous like this close. Who's the toughest organization in the business and all that stuff. But I was also thinking about tag team wrestling that actually has some death match potential, but they didn't call it death match. OVE versus LAX, which that got sick. Like the sticks to the head and the all that stuff that got sick. So it's especially we don't even talk about it. Sammy Callahan.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am the Switchblade conspiracy with Don Moxley.
Yeah, John Moxley. This version John Moxley is a death match guy. Hell, and he's still the GCW champion as far as we know.
Yeah.
And he won those matches, death match rules and.
Probably explain why he's on that like 50 million match streak when he was bleeding, but
you know what? And no, I ain't gonna change it because I was gonna say with him, that's his style. I understand that's his style, that's his character, but man, stop the bleeding. Stop it. Stop being a period.
There's one man, the king of deathmatch, Matt Cardona. That man put up 12 matches.
Man, I would say this. You went from being one of the most liked dudes in wrestling history to being the most. Now I'm talking like Shawn Michaels in Canada hated dudes. On the planet.
You got the nerve to come to GCW, challenge Nick Gage to a death match, not only survived, but won the title. And then called yourself the king of deathmatch. And not only called yourself the king, came out with a Macho Man crown. He had the Macho Man crown.
And let's not forget, he got the GCW Universal Championship spinner title.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, no wonder security was trying to get his ass at them buildings every night.
But you know what, though? Shout out to Matt Cardona, because you learned everything how to be a heel in WWE. And he knew this. He knew that he's not gonna get cheered. He knew that. You're an ex-WWE guy coming here. So he took everything he learned over the years, and he's like, I mean, he's honestly gotta be one of the hottest people out. Even though he's injured, he's one of the hottest names out in wrestling right now. And excuse me, I can't. I don't have nothing bad to say about him, honestly. The shit that he doing, but to call yourself the king of death matches was genius. You want somebody to hate? You want some people to keep on hating you? He's doing it. By God. God. Matt by God Cordona.
I mean, if we give praise to it, yeah. But if we give praise to it, but without praise, it comes with criticism.
Of course.
We see Joey Janelle light his foot on fire, try to give somebody a super kick and set his leg on fire, and people call that garbage wrestling, or that shit's trash, that shit's stupid. And then we look at other promotion like, yeah, that's so cool, but they call it deathmatch trash and garbage. I say this, it's an art. Like when we watch deathmatch, any state, any promotion, it's the style of wrestling. It's the style of the way they do it. Is it crazy? Yes. Is any three of us would do it? No.
Hell to the no.
If the money's right. But like I was saying though, ain't no way you can have you have the right mindset, and you see the body they took it up. Like their body took a toll. Crazy monkey, all his teeth is gone. Nick Gage almost lost his life. We got the blood stuck under his armpit because his arteries.
So Sabu looked like a Thanksgiving turkey. Also, with all the scars he got.
Fucking duct tape his damn bicep.
Yeah,
he look okay, but for everybody else, it just like it took a whole toll, 10 times worse than an average wrestler, even a hardcore wrestler. But the death match, you look at the only Japanese wrestlers that we know is 50% of people from FMW. They look healthy as hell. Masashi Tanaka or Ashio Nonita. Two damn near people in America, they look okay. They might be fucked up, but they look okay. People call garbage, they just like traditional wrestling. And they're pretty much a traditionalist. Not like the Little Mermaid. But anyway, Lord.
This is wrestling.
Yeah, I know. But people feel like wrestling needs to stick to be wrestling, not so-called garbage. So people need to learn to be educated.
It like you said, it got its flaws when shit go too far. You said one that as soon as you said it, I thought about it. Joey Janela is a prime example of someone go too far. He got power bombed off a roof into through some glass on top of a car or truck, right? Broke his damn ankle, out for a couple of months. He let his foot on fire. Let's not forget that this man also did a move where he almost broke his damn neck. Suicide dive off the ladder to the fucking outside. It's just certain things that you must, if you go do something crazy like that, you must. I know we all know wrestling is pre-returning. Okay, get that. You still
fellas, I gotta dip out because I gotta get going, but man, this has always been a hell of a time. So yeah, see you next week on the stipulation night.
Oh yes, yes, yes,
Oh
yes,
yes.
All right,
yes,
guys.
yes. All right, man. All right.
All right.
So, you got this, stipulations and Joey Janela. You gotta practice these things. You gotta, or if not practice, have some safety precaution on the situation. Like you're gonna light your goddamn foot up. At least have some extra padding under your gear, something where it's not gonna go too deep, and now you got burned 30-degree burns on your stand leg or something like that. This is one thing I gotta say I like with WWE sometimes, that they take precautions. If you remember a long time when Kane set himself on fire from the Inferno match,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Undertaker hit him with a chair. All of a sudden he been down I like something's up, because Kane don't stay down for one chair. He don't even go down for a chair, period. So he came back up and he had that wrap around his arm and stuff. And you're like, sneaky bastards! Look at that. So it's stuff like that, and you knew he had protection, because when his other arm touched the fire, he jumped like that, and he's like, oh no, oh, I'm on fire. If you on fire, that shit gonna come across your body, but it just stood on his arm. No, no, and he ran it back and shit. You gotta take precautions when you do some crazy shit like that, or you go do a power bomb. And I remember everybody clowned AEW when
The explosion ball match.
no when the blood and guts with MJF threw Chris Jericho off, and they
Oh
saw
yeah.
that. But that's called safety precaution, people. Like they're not really trying to hurt nobody and throwing on some steel. They'll be dead. Okay, come on, man.
It'd be
So, but right, like he'll bounce and break all his damn bodies and no. Well, come on, let's think about this for a minute. So there are people, like we talked about before we came on the air. Jerry the King Lawler used to call ECW extremely crappy wrestling, but people, Jerry Lawler was in some hardcore matches in Memphis.
Yeah, dog collar match,
Dog
Simply
collar match, all
Fire.
that shit.
No,
So
no audience match with
empty arena match with Terry Funk. So it is what it is. There is people out there that don't like hardcore wrestling or death matches. That's you got that right to not like it, but it's still entertaining as hell. Especially those that are wrestling fans. We love violence. Especially those that were born in the 80s. And whoever was born in the 80s, we don't talk about no goddamn fucking sensitive ass movies. We talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger blowing up Predator or Steven Seagal or Sylvester Stallone beating up a whole town cops and shit, going Rambo. We like violence.
Action Jackson.
Action fucking Jackson, who flipping over cars and shit. Come on, man. We like violence. So
yeah.
How is it that we like violence, but we're bitching about death matches or hardcore matches? It behooves me.
Yeah, it's like I never get. You got some people watch horror film, but they can't watch MMA. That's a head scratch.
Right.
Like, okay, you can watch the whole entire series of Saw, but you can't watch 3 rounds of UFC.
Well, you know what? Boxing. That sound like me when I could watch Saw, but I can't watch when they do surgery.
Oh well.
Yeah, I that's me on that part, but I'm not like that when it comes to MMA or wrestling. So, like, dog, we just saw somebody just face blow up, and you crying about someone getting power bombed through a barbed wire table, or getting speared through a fucking flaming table. Oh my God, that's bull! Like, hey, we just saw, we saw Saw Part 2. That you sat there eating your popcorn. And you crying over someone getting speared through a flaming table? Man, you may get the hell out of my face, So
let me put it this way: I watch. If anybody know it, if you watch Live Leak, all them damn accidents, the work job accident. Yeah, if you can handle that, you can handle anything.
You can
But some people,
handle anything, bro. You can. This. We live in a. Remember, we live in a world where it's the sensitive era. And the Me Too and the cancel culture and all that stuff. So, like, remember they was trying to cancel Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers. You remember this? Oh, he 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 he's invading people's privacy, coming into their dreams. It's a fucking movie.
oh god,
Calm down. He's going around slicing people. That's what he does. He's a mass murderer. You got to stop him. It's just so we gonna get people like that when it comes to death matches. Like, oh my god, that could have killed him. Exactly.
yeah,
It's called death match. Yeah, pretty much. He's doing his job. He could have killed him. But as wrestling, as we know, 100% wrestling is, scripted or predetermined. You gotta know that.
right.
You gotta know that that they're using. Yeah. For those that don't know, that is Shibata's theme song. I got clown for that. Hey, what the fuck is you listening to? That's Shibata. Okay, you need to know Shibata. But yeah, it's just that's how it is, bro. It's just that people will clown it, blah blah, or they'll say, "God damn!" Like we share plenty of videos of death matches footage.
Ooh,
Okay,
WMV.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
oh my god.
We share plenty of these videos. We share them even when it's backyard wrestling. If it makes the cut, it's gonna be shared. It's one video we shared that was not even the match didn't even start yet, but it was like dude jumped off the middle rope and broke his legs.
I see that shit.
Like the match didn't even start yet, and you broke your own legs.
Oh my god. I was sort of
Like,
like, damn, that's a bad break. We did that shit.
this how about this? Y'all crying over if anybody's crying over death matches, but y'all cheering people in Buffalo to jump through a table, to throw themselves through a table.
That's tradition.
Tradition.
I bet. Hey, well, that shit that's NWO, but well, shit. At least my people, at least my people don't do that shit. But
Hell, I swear if I see somebody do that, like what? What are you thinking? It's cool. No, it's not. You gonna get split up your ass. Keep playing. Keep playing. Like fuck that. But I mean, death matches is what is advertised. Death matches. They gotta do anything to win.
yeah,
And CZW is a prime example of what to do and what not to do in death matches. They botch a lot.
Shit.
I don't know how they survived so long, bro. They botch a lot.
I mean, back then when they have like a match outside the ring, outside of the arena, like a backyard. Now they're doing a small vignette, and I think they're still doing the tournament, but Comic Zone game changing wrestling, they're still doing their own thing. It's a mix and match of the matches, but the death match is not mainstream. That's one thing we will know. It's not mainstream like the hardcore match or the stipulation match, in which we will talk about that in the next 2 weeks episode. But death match, if you want to see death match, you gotta watch that shit through pay-per-view or streaming or on those YouTube, because you are not gonna watch a death match on TV unless it's Twitch. That's the only way. But death match is very brutal. Like if you want to see some matches, like a death match, just turn on the TV, bam, death match, and that hardcore match, TNA or Ring of Honor, even MLW, they had their match, like a hardcore match. Yeah. But if you want to see a death match, you got to buy pay-per-view, you got to buy streaming, or even a handheld camcorder. just to upload.
Oh yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only way you can see that. Even in the UK or anywhere else, or even the hardcore wrestler Charlotte, big buff British guy with missing teeth. And I
It's
don't know
always
why.
guys with missing teeth because of death matches. Like they don't have nothing to live for now since they don't have no teeth to bite their food. I don't, I
They
don't get it.
they got that denture though.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what? Get this now. With death now, another reason. That's why I was surprised when AEW advertised not one but two death matches or death match rules in one, and the other one was actually advertised as exploding barbed wire death match. And I was like, they doing this in the States on May? You know, we all was hyped. It was like
Yeah.
they don't do this in the States. But it's a reason because again, the era we live in right now, and we got a thing called FCC, and you know, like that's why it would have been best if you said hardcore or hardcore barbed wire match, something like that. Well, you put death match, and especially fans that know about death matches and got excited about death matches. You gotta know what you advertising, and
Mm-hmm.
then the people that you are. All right, AEW is under right now. Warner. Warner is a public owned company, correct? Uh,
Yes.
so that means you got board and directors to answer to. And if that shit did not go, let's say something happened or something went wrong, like for real wrong, not no sparkles and shit that happened. I'm talking about some shit like K Omega actually had a spike in his neck. Oh shit, we gotta do this and all that shit. That
Yeah.
gonna make them look bad. That's gonna bring bad press to the company and all that stuff. So a lot of people don't do that over here. They don't want that type of press. I mean, shit, we're still talking about stuff that happened 25 years ago. So they don't want that type of press that's going to last forever. You know, so,
No. Nobody want that bad
oh
publicity
no.
stuff.
Oh no. Oh no.
But the
So,
ratings go up though. But yeah.
oh yeah, the ratings go up, but not for the reasons they wanted to, you know. And then, if and that's another thing. If the ratings go up, guess what? Guess guess what you got to do every fucking week to match those numbers? You
Good
got to
do
have
some
at least
crazy
a death
shit.
match every week.
You have
Nobody
a
trying
death.
to do a damn death match every week.
You're like, I don't want to be in a death match. You can do it now. You go get fined. That's some
Right.
bullshit.
Right. You come to work and see your name on the board and see death match. Wait a minute, I had a death match last week. I don't want to do one. Make him do it. Oh, he gotta do a promo and all this shit. No, it's just it's nobody want to do a death match. Now hardcore, because you know we'll talk more about that next week or last whatever. But
Next week be a hardcore. The third one be a stipulation.
okay, so we'll talk more about hardcore, but death matches, nobody want to do no death match and go through glass tables and all that shit during the match, not doing no like a backstage vignette or whatever shit. We talking about a match every week? No, no. So a death match would be a rare. We what you call it?
Like a specialties match.
Yeah, something that once in a blue moon, you know.
DDT Pro Wrestling, I've seen back to back death matches, but that's in the pay-per-view month.
Not only that, you gotta remember where they at. They in Japan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Japan, the whole different story. They fight with honor. They got the fighting spirit over there. And they can keep that fighting spirit. I'm not I'm not doing no death match.
You gotta have the right people. Like I noticed one thing about deathmatch. We don't see many skin colors like us. It's not a racial thing. It's like the truth. Like, okay, we got New Jack, but that just acceptable. But
You
everybody else, it just Caucasian. It's not a race thing. It's like we don't see one of us. We matter of fact, Moose he might be in a bar wire match, so that's a hardcore. But like a death match, like DT or Big Japan or FMW Freedom, those big death match company, we don't see foreigners. We don't see well, I tell you, like, we don't see black foreigners
I,
because we always preaching about we always see a black WWE champion. Here, I want to see a black death match wrestler.
I would be some. You know what? I would have said this if he was younger and he wrestled today. I would have said I would have saw Boogeyman in the death match. He already was missing teeth, so
Can you handle the pain?
I, I don't know, but he looked like he can. I mean, I would love to see him. If we talk about black wrestlers in a death match besides New Jack,
The Rock.
nah, he'd be good. Devon.
Table match, yeah. Devon would be
Devon
good.
would have been a good member, a good death match wrestler. Um, I hate to say this, I would have put Scorpio Sky in it. I think Scorpio Sky, not to be a death match wrestler full time, but you put him in that place where he got to be in a death match. I would see him there. I definitely see him there. I could see Papa Shango, Godfather, in a death match.
Godfather, yes, because he got a lot of experience in the biker bar world.
Mm-hmm.
So with that experience, I think that would work with him.
Farouk, Ron Simmons. He could have been in a couple of death matches. Hell, he would already put people through tables and glass windows and shit. Might as well.
Yeah, but I don't want to see fight with them people from FMW. He'd be like, "Oh hell no!" Like, "Oh shit, come on, Ron Simmons, get back in the ring!" God damn it, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that happen.
You see his name. Damn. Nope, they ain't doing it. No, I mean it's a couple of people we could have seen.
Vader.
I think Vader did some death matches. To be honest with you,
Steel cage, shoot fight, UWFI. He was in shoot fight. But that's not a death match, but that's stipulation. But
we just deal with black wrestlers in a death match. Now old school, Pistol Paz Watley. He could have been in a death match. Iceman Parsons. He could have been in a death match. And if y'all know who I'm talking about, go look him up. Shit, I don't feel like explaining it. Kamala.
Kamala.
I think Kamala could have been in some death matches. He looked like he already did a death match, so it could have worked either hand to hand. Like, and smack his stomach and had the spear and had that big ass shield used to come and
oh god, he would wreck the shit out of them head with the damn big ass mask. Bad News Brown. I could see him because he was in karate, judo.
Yeah, he was literally bad news. He was literally bad news. I could see Bad News Brown, Bad News Allen, whichever one you want to call him. Yeah, definitely. I would hell anybody that got Andre the Giant scared of him. Yeah, Bad News Brown was not to be fucked with. Now, how about some Samoans? Alpha and Sika. Wow, Samoans could have been in a death match.
That's a bye week. You know, all Samoan is tough as hell. That's a bye week.
Hey, put their ass in it. I want to see it. I want to see goddamn motherfucker come up with some big ass chicken hand and bite the head off. It's like, oh, I gotta fight him in a death match. He just bit a damn chicken head off. No, hell no, fuck that. Don't pay me. I don't care. he bit a chicken head off. It just start. I'm like, he just bit a chicken head off. I ain't fucking with him. No, no.
Shit, you might as well throw King Haku, or King Ming, but throw him in. All them wild street fight he been in.
Yes, I will put him in there. That fucking Tongan death grip and shit. But it's a lot. Now you're gonna laugh at me when I say this. Can you imagine Norman Smiley in a death match? Screaming Norman Smiley in a death match? Him in a hardcore match was funny as hell. Him in a death match screaming.
Oh, man, he would be bloody up, beaten up. It would be a massacre. Like him, like I could see him against New Jack. That's a
Oh
black
God.
on black crime.
Oh God. That receiving hairline he had with the mini fro, the George Jefferson fro, that would have been fucking gone. It would have been done. It would have been done. I mean, we got now. We already we named some good names. But if I name anybody, I could see in one death match and only one, Powerhouse Hobbs. Just in one death match. I would have said Ricky Starks, but Ricky Starks would have been, yeah. Nah. Powerhouse Hobbs though. Oh, don't you say it. Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Don't you say it. I already know what you want to say. Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Don't you say it.
You just alley hoop that shit like Dwayne gives LeBron. You know, you really want him to be a live action version, but you know what? Go right ahead. If that shit happen,
oh, we ready. We got the picture. We're ready for it. We
got
the picture ready.
I swear for Lord, I will come here. I will have the movie blast on my TV.
Okay, we gotta let them know what we talking about. So, if y'all ever watched Class Act, you remember the guy that kid was like had a rivalry with, that he took homegirl from him and everything, like took his whole damn life. That guy with the jumpsuit, with the little spandex jumpsuit, had the same haircut as Will Hobbs, but he got his ass whooped. That's who we talk about. If you ever go and just Google Class Act, you'll see what we talk about. Oh my God, that would be hilarious. He'll look just like him if he gets ass whooped in a death match. I mean, he kind of looked like him when he busted his lip, so it was already there. It was already there.
You know what's funny? I say that a week before that, and then next week when I say I busted lip, I'm thinking like, they're watching our shit.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They taking our ideas too. I don't appreciate it, but we don't get no money for it. But
man, yeah, we can start doing like here though.
That's fucked up, bro. With a mini rock. Mm-hmm. You know what? I do know somebody that could be in a death match. He possibly was in a death match. Homicide.
He probably is. He probably did some couple of death matches before, so yeah, he definitely is.
Man, we know Suzuki could do one.
Shit, he probably did already.
He don't need no weapons. Suzuki will fuck your ass up. Oh,
he was. I want to say he was in a hardcore match in DDT Pro Wrestling at one point.
That's funny. That's why you saying that in the same sentence. That's funny right there.
I mean, she been there a couple of times.
Yeah, him. I could see Lance Archer. I could see him in death match. You kind of already saw him in death match, but it got, they colored it down to Texas death match. But
you got good up.
Yeah. Fuck that. Stay your ass down. I already said Jimmy Havoc, but I also could say Ospreay.
He was
in a death match with Jimmy Havoc, to be exact, in two of them. So that's a couple of current wrestlers and some past wrestlers. But you're right though. You're not going to see a lot of black wrestlers in death matches. I don't know if they said fuck you, or they just don't like it, or they're afraid. It's some excuse why you're not in the death match, but I don't blame them. I don't blame them not one bit. I'm not doing it.
I think it was XPW. Damn.
I hope it's not my man that cut his thumb off. That's
No, that ain't him. Oh, it was a black tag team. I think I got the DVD. There was Go Funk Yourself.
Go Funk Yourself.
Yes, I
God,
got the DVD. It's somewhere in my collection, but I don't feel like going back and rearrange my shit. But
I just remembered there was one person, one black wrestler that was in a death match multiple times. Human Tornado.
yes,
Human Tornado was in a death match. I think 2 or 3. So too bad that's one person I wish got some mainstream success. And he never got it.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he was good. He was a good wrestler. But I could say Willie Mack too.
Really,
Willie
Mac?
Mack and Shane Strickland.
Yes,
Well,
Lucha
as
Underground,
as
Kill Shot.
Killshot. That was a good fucking match. AR Fox. Shout out to AR Fox. But that's all I can think of right now.
No, I tell you
Death
what,
match.
yeah, I think he's well known in Wired. Wired, he's a former Wired champion, Shane Strickland.
Oh, yes.
And who else? Leo Rush. He was in Combat Zone Wrestling.
Yeah, that's what he didn't sell for Joey Janela when he did the brain buster off the top of the ladder through a table, and Leo Rush popped up and looked down like, what the fuck? You lost your goddamn mind putting me through a table. And he
Yeah.
popped up and looked down like, fuck wrong with you doing that move? I'm like, God damn, Leo, you didn't sell for a nothing. But I don't know. It was
That's like a small poo right there. But there's some more. That'd be something we should do for Black History Month. Black Deathmatch Wrestlers.
wow. We really got to do some research on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's some research. That's gonna be like have our notebooks and like aha, so
that type of shit got stay up late, like 11:58. They know that shit got to do a 12:01. That's
yeah.
school.
Like shit. Oh shit, we're about to go live. I got it. I got a list. You only got like 2 names on it.
That should probably be a damn 15-minute episode. But anyway, it was a good episode. We did the whole history. We run down the whole topic of today and deathmatch. Next week, hardcore. Yeah, that's
should be a good one.
Oh yes, that one. That's like the most mainstream match in pro wrestling history, and we will have a whole heap of wrestlers we probably name off the list. And
you know what? I'm gonna say this and give out its origin because people think hardcore wrestling started in the late 80s, early 90s, but hardcore wrestling was before hardcore wrestling was a household name. So keep an eye. Come back. Derek, have people join in with you. I know some people on Facebook watching, but
yeah,
join in and discuss this because hardcore wrestling was around the early 70s, late 60s with wrestlers like Terry Funk and Dory Funk and Holly Race was as hard as it comes. So yeah, those guys were bleeding like Ric Flair. When you see those pictures of Ric Flair and his blonde locks was turning red. So the Sheik and we named some names already. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. That's gonna be a good show. Great show. And we're not gonna just talk about the hardcore title, okay?
Nah.
We could talk about it. I mean that it has some funny moments and stuff. So
shit. Yeah, that's if we did talk about it, shit, might throw in WCW hardcore title. Which that's a classic title, but
get the title, but yeah.
But
we're gonna stop right there.
Yeah, sadly, very sadly, which I might get in there. But anyway, I'm your boy Heel, also my boy Antonio, and our boy Reese. Thank you for watching. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to share, leave a comment, give me your thoughts, everything else on Facebook. Share,
Subscribe.
like, yeah, subscribe, please. For the love of ham sandwich, subscribe to us. Subscribe to us, please. Help me, please.
Damn,
But
you just made me hungry. Shit, I'm hungry now.
yeah, I had some Sonics. But anyway, but just subscribe to us because we are very different. We stand on lane, we're on podcast, we are different from everybody else. And hope you guys enjoy the show. Until then, hopefully everybody have a wonderful night. Always embrace the thirst.
Yes. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, I know that.
All right, brother.
All right. Peace.